don't tamper with grace. People are always trying to reduce grace to a level of their reasoning mind. The grace of God is Jesus Christ himself.
Yes.
And if we receive the grace, we'll be blessed. Don't try to tamper with it. It is what it is. Know it though. It's just the exchange life. He became poor that you might be rich. He became sick that you might be healed. He became broke that you can be fixed. Know that. Once you know that, then you become a knower. And as a knower, you can tell people. You see, the whole idea is that we overcome by the word of our testimony. The blood of the Lamb, the word of your testimony, and we love not our lives unto death, because you've been saying, I've reckoned the old man dead. I am dead, he lives. So you fulfill that part. You know about the blood, right? The blood speaks your redemption. If the blood spoke the redemption of Abel, who his brother slew, the blood spoke from the ground, how much more is the blood speaking from the ground now? Your redemption. Your success.
Yes.
Your resurrection life. The blood speaks. It's in the earth that we walk on. The blood is there. So they overcame the evil one by the blood of the Lamb. By the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto death. What is the word of your testimony? What can you tell the realm of spirit? Can you tell the realm of spirit the things you've received by faith, revelation? Once you get it, that's life. Then you speak it. Speak it. Speak what you know. And when we start to speak what we know, lives will be touched and changed. It's when we try to teach what we don't know. We just heard about, or rumors.
Yeah.
You've got to know him. Oh, that I might know him. That's a cry from the heart. Oh, that I might know him. That's Paul the Apostle. That's my cry. I walk with God. I talk with God. I love God. Jesus said, without me you can do nothing. So I decided that what he said was true. So I never try to do anything for God unless he quickens me or tells me this is what I want to do. Then I step out. And I don't care how long it takes. Do you know, I've been waiting 21 years to come to a place that I believe is right now for my wife and I. In 1994, God released me by his Spirit from Victory Church and Hampstead Bible School and 2 other churches. And didn't I, Pastor Martin, I gave them away. I had no control. I just gave them the keys, gave them the checkbooks, gave them everything. And they still had to steal from me. Even though I gave it to them, they still had to try to destroy me. And we suffered. But because I heard the word, now here it was, 1994. First service, we had 3 morning services and 1 evening service. We had 1,000 physical people turn up on a Sunday. And on my first service, I began to speak, and all of a sudden, the Spirit of God hit me, actually hit me, drove me to the ground. I had no power, I crashed on the ground. And I began to speak in the Holy Ghost, just speaking, Holy Ghost. And all of a sudden, that stopped, and I heard the voice. And he said to me, I'm releasing you to the new world. I get up, I'm shaking. I sat down, Denise, my wife, she was there, and I sat down, and she said to me, what did God tell you? Everyone knew something happened. And he said, no, I don't know, I don't do this. And I said, I believe we're going to America. Because the only new world I knew was America. That's why I met my wife in America. So my reasoning, I thought, well, we've been here 13 years. She is American. She's the missionary to the English, the UK. Now God's going to take me back to America, and I'll be the missionary in her country. That's what I thought. Remember, God meets you on the level of your understanding. He knew this is how I would think. But the New World wasn't America. It wasn't New Zealand. It wasn't South Africa. It wasn't Vienna. It wasn't London. The New World is a new place. Remember? Enoch walked with God and was not. And God took him. Where? To a better place. God had to reveal to me what the New World was over many, many years. I'm in the 21st year, 3 sevens. Remember, God works with sevens, men work with tens. Yes. God works with seven. So here we step out. I gave it all away. I didn't know what else to do. We didn't have Skype in those days. If we had Skype, maybe I could say, well, I could talk to the church. But I felt in my mind it would be dishonorable to keep controls, and I'm not even there. I'm not, you know what I mean? So it was a different world anyway than it is today. So I let it go. And boy, what a battle I went through. You remember it. I went through so much pain in giving people something with such pain. The way they scrambled and fought, and I can't believe it. But I had to go. You see, in my mind, if I didn't obey the heavenly voice, it wouldn't be good for me to stay. You understand? Once you get the release, you got to go. Hear and obey. That's the command. You hear, you obey. So we packed up everything. Everything. Children, dogs, furniture. I mean, what a to-do that was. And they flew out first and I followed them. Well, the dog and I followed them. And we went to Florida, to a place called Boca Raton. Well, God didn't tell me where in America. In fact, he didn't say America. I just presumed it was America. The only new world, like I say, I knew it was America. So we said, well, we might as well choose the best spot on the earth in America. So we went to Boca Raton. Fabulous. I got a point lot right on the big river that flows down into the sea. And every point lot had a boat. I had everything but the boat. I wanted the boat. I was there for 2 years. But I later on discovered that the name Boca Raton in Spanish means the mouth of the rat. So when I heard that, I thought, uh-oh. I got this from the mouth of God. Now I'm in the mouth of the rat. And then I noticed that everything was being taken from me. I was suffering the loss of everything. Money, ministry, reputation, everything was going. In fact, even my child Angel, I mean, praise God, she's back, but she got seduced by the only punk in Florida. I'm going to tell you, this wasn't any, that only one, and he was bigger than me, all tats all over him, and he came and took my daughter from my house. And I couldn't stop him. What can I do? And she went and got pregnant, had a drug overdose, nearly died. So here she was, a little angel. From 2 years of age, she spoke in tongues. She'd go in the park and tell people about the devil, and you better get saved. 2. She only knew light. And now she's in darkness. So my wife is praying. And when my wife prays, usually there's a result. She prayed. And she just knew that moment she prayed, she knew something was going to happen. And sure enough, angel calls and said, can I come by? Because she wasn't even allowed to see us. He controlled her totally. And she sort of escaped, sort of came into the house. And she said she would tell me if she was here now. When she walked into our place, she suddenly just saw light everywhere. And she remembered it. This is what it's like to live with the parents. It's light everywhere. And then she began to talk and tell the niece what's really going on. And then my wife said, why don't you just stay then? And she said, I don't know if I could do that. I mean, he'd be so angry. She said, stay in the back. So she fell into the rest and the sleep. And eventually she said, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. Then it all kicks off. Next minute the phone calls. You better know if you don't let her go, I'm going to kill her. Oh yeah. He's still in jail now, by the way. Very violent man. He's in jail now. He's been in jail for, I don't know, 20 years. Okay, he said, I'm going to kill her. And I'm going to kill you and your wife and also your younger daughter. And I'm going to kill the dog as well. I said, oh, no. So the battle was on. I get all these calls, all these calls. But it was just one of those things. Sometimes circumstances look so bad, but even those become stepping stones to the future. Even those. And I remember saying to Denise, I was there 2 years, lost everything. Everything was gone. I said, oh yeah, it was like this. Do you mind these stories? I was itinerant. So I went to this church, a lovely church, and there's all singing, praising. I was the speaker. And as they're singing and praising, my mind wasn't in that. My mind is, what's going on? What's happening? Maybe we're supposed to not be where we are. Maybe we should go back to LA or something, or where we came from, So then, as I'm thinking this, the song that they put up on the overhead, it was a song about the Lamb. And when Lamb came up, I didn't read Lamb. I read L-A-M-B, Michael Bassett. L-A-M, and it was just, bam, that's all I saw. And I thought, well, maybe